Hey everybody, I hope you are doing well and finding ways to stay active and moving. Today I'm going to be taking you through some exercises that you are going to be able to do at home. So these exercises are going to be targeting the general population, meaning anyone who wants to increase their physical activity level or physical well-being in general. So these exercises will not be super complex or difficult, but they will help in increasing your heart rate and strengthening your muscles and just getting you moving. So I'm going to be demonstrating and explaining 6 exercises that you are able to do at home using household items that you can just find around. So I will also be explaining levels of moderation, so you can do which one suits best for your skill level. And for each of these exercises, I'm going to recommend that you do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. So let's get started. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be a laundry detergent squat, which would normally be a kettlebell or a dumbbell squat. So for this, you're going to want your feet a little more than hip width apart, facing forward. Hold this up to your chest. You're going to keep your back straight, bend forward, pushing your butt backwards, all the while keeping your weight on your heels to take the pressure off of your knees. And when you bend down, you want to try to keep your knees in front of your feet. And so skill levels for this, if you want to make it a little bit easier, you can just do body weight. So just don't have the laundry detergent. And if you want to increase the skill level, you can add more weight, like maybe do 2 bottles of laundry detergent. Or you can add in a shoulder press. So after you squat, lift it up. Just to make it more of an overall body exercise. The second exercise is going to be lunges with weights. So for this, we're just using water bottles filled with water, so it's going to be a few pounds. So to do a lunge, you're going to take a step forward, a little wider than just a walking step, and you're going to bend down, trying to get both knees at a 90-degree angle with your knee as close to the floor as you can. So that would be just one. And if you want to make this easier, you could either not have the weights, or you could just don't go down as far. You could just go down a little bit, as far as you can. If you want to make it harder, you could fill these with sand to make them a little heavier, or you could try a walking lunge. So step, lunge, step, lunge. So that just adds a little bit more dynamic to it. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be a Russian twist with a pack of soda cans. So this one, the sets and reps are going to be a little bit different. You can still do 3 sets, but you can do 30 reps, so that'll be 15 on each side. So for this, you're going to sit down, with your feet out in front of you, and keep your back straight and your core engaged. So you're going to pick it up, you're going to hold it to your chest, and you're going to lift your feet off the ground, and try not to twist your shoulders, but just your arms, so that you make sure you use your core. So you just go as far down as you can. To make this easier, you could either have no weight, or you can do a lighter weight than this would be. Or you can also just have your feet on the ground while you do it. So that makes it a little bit easier. Or if you want to make it harder, you can do the same thing, but hold it farther away from you, so that engages more of your core. Next exercise is going to be a one-legged bent over balance touch with spaghetti sauce as your weights. So for this, you're going to stand on one foot while making sure that your other foot does not touch the floor. You're going to keep your back straight and bend at your hip, trying to get as close as you can to the floor with your opposite arm. And you're going to have your knee bent a little bit. So you're just going to bend over, and that would be 1 rep. So for this, you can do 10 to 12 reps on each foot for 1 set. And to make this easier, you can set the weights down, or you can also, as you're bending down, not go down all the way, but just go a little bit down, halfway. If you want to make this harder, you can either add more weight or you can stand on an unstable surface. So you can stand on like a couch cushion or a pillow or something like that, just have your ankle more engaged while you're trying to balance. Okay, so this next one is going to be a milk jug overhead press. So you're going to have your feet about hip width apart, slightly bent. Hold the milk jug at your chest and make sure to keep your shoulders rolled back, and then press it up until your arms are straight, and then bring it slowly back down to starting position, and that'll be 1 rep. So to make this easier, you can either lower the weight or you can be sitting while you do it. And to make it harder, you can use 2 jugs and do it like that, so you use both arms. So this last exercise is going to be a row. You can use laundry detergent, milk, water jug, doesn't matter. But for this, you're going to stand about hip width apart, kind of like you're going into a half squat. So your weight is going to be on your heels, knees bent with your butt back and your back straight. You're going to hold these at your side with your palms facing inward and only moving your arms while keeping your back straight. You're just going to pull them up while bringing your shoulders towards each other. So make sure you're using your shoulders for this whole thing. To make this easier, you can just do 1 arm at a time. So you could just use like a bench or a chair or something, put 1 knee, 1 hand on, and then just do the same thing, bring it up with pulling your shoulder in, keeping your back straight. And to make it harder, you can do a wide arm row, which is same thing, same stance, except your hands are going to be like this and they're going to be a little bit farther out. But the same idea, pulling them up while pulling your shoulders towards each other. All right, so that's the video. Those are the exercises. I hope you find them helpful. I hope you find them enjoyable. And just stay active, get moving. It's really fun. It's very good for you, keeps you healthy. And yeah, have an awesome day.